All right, well, this
Yes.
morning, did you know Consumer Reports is out with its rankings of the best mobile devices? More than 175 smartphones, tablets, and cameras have been put to the test, and the results are being revealed first on CBS this morning. Paul Reynolds is the electronics editor for Consumer Reports. Paul, good morning.
Good morning.
Well, you know, we all have multiple devices at this table as well, so we want to know what's the best smartphone out there according to Consumer Reports.
Well, the Samsung S4 is the model that's at the top of the ratings for each of our carriers. There's a lot of good phones out there. We actually have more than 40 phones that we recommend, but this one is at the top of the ratings across the board.
Why?
Because, yeah.
It does a lot of things really well. It's packed with features. It has really good battery life, great display, and it even has some bells and whistles, like you control gestures. It actually knows if you look away when you're watching a video, it'll actually pause the video. So It's got stuff for geeks as well as doing a lot of the basic things that everybody wants from a phone.
And no keyboard. I'm still hanging on to my BlackBerry. I just got the BlackBerry Q10 because of the keyboard. Are keyboards becoming a way of the past? And please say, no, that's not right.
Well, there's still a few of them left, and BlackBerry is certainly one, and the Q10, which is just out, not in our ratings yet, but we do like it a lot.
Good.
And there are a lot of people like you that grew up
Like you.
using BlackBerries.
Like you old farts, yes.
Using
We're still holding on to the
BlackBerries, still like to
keyboard.
use that physical keyboard, but most of them have moved to the virtual keyboards.
Okay.
And what about the iPhone?
The iPhone is still a great product. It's still, you know, the flagship for people who like Apple, who like iPhones. But what's happened in the market, which I think is a really good thing for consumers, is so many more manufacturers like Samsung have got in there, and innovation is no longer just Apple. You know, there's a lot of new stuff coming first on the Android phones. Even the BlackBerry, the Z10 is a very innovative phone. So there's a lot of interest happening, and in some ways, Apple maybe has even fallen a little behind in the innovation as far as hardware goes.
No, I keep hearing. I'm going to look at that Samsung. Let's talk about tablets, though, because that's a big deal for a lot of people.
Well, again, Samsung, and two of our top choices here are, first of all, the Samsung Galaxy 8, which is really a competitor to the iPad Mini. Also a very good product. And again, some innovations here. Samsung has a stylus that it puts onto these devices, not only their phones but their tablets, that allow you to scribble on things, send them along with your writing on top of the image, on top of the web page, and so on. So this is a really good choice.
Did that rate better than the mini iPad?
It's right on a par, really, with them. The iPad is still one of the top models, and does a really superb job, and has packed a lot of what people like in the full-sized iPad into a smaller one. And the smaller tablets are really very popular because they're more portable. Cameras, a lot of great choices, and people are using the smartphone cameras a lot, but we still don't have basically things like zoom, low light. You still want a camera. A great choice is something like the Nikon Coolpix 610, $150. You're going to get 14 times zoom. You're not going to get zoom on your smartphone. So it's still, even though people are using their phones and even their tablets a lot to take photos, still a lot of room for cameras and a lot of interest in getting cameras because of that higher quality, the ability to zoom in, and just the flexibility you get with a camera.
Paul, the deal that was announced the other day with Jay-Z and Samsung, do you think more people want to get a Samsung because of that?
Well, you know, Samsung has been doing a very savvy job in advertising, and I think, you know, you're seeing a lot of those ads now, and a lot of the ability to try to cut into pop culture. And yes, I think it probably will get more people interested.
Paul Reynolds, thank you so much. We appreciate it.